Hello everyone, I'm Robin with robinswreathery. Welcome. Just see if we can pull everything up here and then we'll get started. Everybody having a great evening so far? Did you have a great day? Weather-wise it was nice here. What was it like in your neck of the woods? Okay. We have comments there. And looks like we're still waiting for Facebook to catch up. So, come on now. Don't be shy. But it's gonna be shy. Oh my goodness. Nope, that's not it. Oh, just one time, please. See if it's under a notification. There, we can pull it up that way. Hi, Nanny Dot. How are you? Hey, Tammy. How you doing? Little one's doing good. All right. So we have two options tonight. I can do it this way and put a floral pocket on the front here, or we can do it the traditional way. How would you like? This is our new sign, by the way. It says welcome. Good evening. How are you, Bonnie? This is our red bike sign. I thought this looked really summery, really patriotic. Just a real cute sign. And this is our daisy rail. So I have a piece of the white pull noodle on here because I like to be able to pull my designs off. And whether we use mesh or we make a floral pocket, I can do that with that. Okay, what it's doing is it's not showing me all the comments, so if I miss your comments, you'll know why. It's not cooperating. So does anybody have any preferences which way we go? If we do a floral pocket or if we do a regular. Thank you. Yeah, this is our daisy rail. We usually use the bees with this or the ladybugs with this, but because we've got so many daisies in this sign, I thought this would be a nice change. I love this one. And this one is one where you actually glue your picture to the wood. When you have the daisies or the ladybugs or the hearts, we have several rails that have little attachments that come with it. So when you have the attachments, you actually have to glue your sign to the wood. The other rails we have a frame that you slide your picture in and out of. So let's, nobody's, okay. Bonnie says she's good with either way. All right, so let's do it basic. And then if we want to, I'll show you how easy it is to remove this and then show you how you can change it out at any time. What I have in my shop is tinsel tie, and I use this all the time. Those that watch me all the time know that I use this. I cut a piece, and this one's about 16 inches long, and then I take it and I zip tie it. Well, first we got to do this. So let me just kind of get an idea here of where this should be at. But what I do is I take 5 tinsel ties. These are about 11 inches, 10 inches. And I put them on here. I add a little spot of glue so it stays. So I have one on each end, and then I put one in the middle. I like rails because they don't use a lot of mesh. They never have and never will. You only need about 5 pieces, and these I have cut at about between 18 and 20 inches. So it's 10-inch mesh, cut at 18 to 20 inches. So this is basically how I set it up. Then we're going to attach this to the base using zip ties. Hi, Nanny Dot. That's good because the comments on Facebook are disappearing, so it's really hard to see them. Hi, Monica. So Nanny Dot moved over to YouTube. So what I do is I zip tie these to the board. So I like to swap out my designs all the time. And when you have a rail, when you put that much expense into your rail, it's nice to be able to change it at any time. And they all know how often I change my rails. With the ones with the frame, it's easy. I can just pop the sign out and then undo the zip ties and then put it in a shoebox, because everything's going to come off on this piece. You're not going to have to undo it. You're just going to have to clip your zip ties. Now this is a painted rail. You can buy them unpainted or painted. Pull this down a little. There we go. And then I usually tighten it up a little more and snip it. And usually you only need about 3. But let's go ahead and add 2 more. And these I'm going to kind of go across the zip tie. I'm starting on this end and coming across. I'm going to do the same thing here. So everything's going to get attached to this tinsel tie. I just love the colors in this sign. I just love this bike. I added daisies in there. I added butterflies. I added more flowers. I really went crazy designing this sign because I wanted it to be different. Cheery, bright. This is something you could put up now and leave through Labor Day even. And it doesn't scream patriotic. So I'm just going to turn this around and just loop it over. Now, what I tell everybody, and since some of you are new, these are the felt chair pads. You can buy these at the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, but we always put 1 or 2 on the back. It keeps it from scratching your door. See how quiet that is? Perfect. I don't like stuff scratching my door. All right. So I've got 5 pieces here. This mesh came from Wreath Addiction RN. She's got this mesh. This is a fabric mesh, but what I like about it, it's dense. It's dense and it covers the white base. So I don't have to get real crazy with my my mesh because it's going to cover it. I like to not see the base, and this is one mesh that because of the colors, it's red and white, it's going to make that disappear. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. I'm just doing a simple ruffle with this. Sure, no problem, Monica. This is our daisy rail. It comes with, we made them 3D. There's actually one that's joined into the rail, and then we have the pieces that attach to it. There she is. There's Rach. Did you all see Rachel's wreath on Friday night? She used our Cartier postal vintage sign. Whoa. Turned out perfect. But then again, everything Rachel touches does turn out perfect. So if you missed it, you'll have to go back to Rachel's Unique Crafts and watch the replay. So I'm just folding and walking down the middle. But see how this mesh, see how with the two tones in it, it's got the red and white. See how you really can't see the base? It does a really nice job of disguising. And see, I'd rather pay more for my mesh if the quality is there. And you want it to hide your base. You don't really want to see it. And because it's white, it really sticks out. So this is doing an awesome job of disguising it. Hey Shantae, how are you? Shantae goes on, is it Monday night, or Wednesday night, Shantae? You're live? What nights do you go live? Make sure you put them in there. And everybody needs to go to Shantae's page and follow her too. Awesome designer. This is my new bike sign. It comes in oval or it comes in rectangle. And let me tell you, I really challenged myself with this, because whenever you take something from a rectangle and you change the shape, there's certain steps you take when you're designing it, and every time you put a new eclipse in there and then you add a design to that eclipse, you got to make sure it comes to the front of the page. So you're working with layers, and sometimes you can drive yourself nuts. And I did with this one, but I was bound and determined to do it, to see if I could, and it came out. So I'm really pleased with it. This is our daisy rail. And in the comments or description for tonight, it will give you the link to the bike sign, and it will also give you the link to the rail. Now, in the beginning, when everybody jumped on, Wednesdays at 7 is when Shantae's on. I have to remember that, Shantae. I always forget, and I apologize. We also talked in the beginning about possibly making on the front of this rail a floral pocket and doing the design within the mesh. But since everybody wanted to see it done, I said, well, let's just do it this way. I can always take it off. And see, Bonnie, that's what I meant. You just clip all these zip ties, and this piece comes off one long piece. So I've got daisy, red and white daisy here. I've got blue. These are cut at 12 inches. I only cut 4 of each, well, 2 of each one, because we're going to do a big old bow in the middle. So the middle one is going to be left for the bow. I have lots of Dollar Tree butterflies that I thought would be cute to add to this. So I pulled those out. So I've got 2.5 inch and 1.5 inch ribbon here. And I don't normally list my rails or my wreaths on Etsy. So if anybody's interested, you just private message me. I'm sorry, I'm missing comments again. Hi, Rachel. I know, I love this daisy ribbon. And you know, Rachel has this in black with the white daisies, and I absolutely love that ribbon every time she uses it, and I can't find it anywhere. I know mine is a couple of years old, and maybe that's why. Maybe they just don't sell it anymore. Although I've seen it in other colors. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. I do have red, I do have blue, I have big yellow ones too. So we're going to be adding some butterflies in here. But let's go ahead and make our bow. And I don't know if you saw the wreath that I made. What night was it? Wednesday. I went back and added more ribbon. Shoo, excuse me. So, because I have this red base, I'm going to start with the yellow first. And I need one of those. Now, a trick to getting your bow to lift up a little higher, you can even add another piece of mesh under there. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I felt it coming on, and I didn't want to sneeze towards the camera. Madeline! That's my mama dog. Right now we've got a litter of 5 puppies, and every time my husband goes in that room, she kind of acts out. He goes in to get his little buddy Wyatt. Wyatt sits on his lap while he reads at night. Let's see. Maddie? I have got to blow my nose, and I don't want to do it on camera, so we're going to go off camera. And then wash your hands. There we go. Okay, what did I do with my scissors? There they are. Thank you, Marcia. So that's the first layer. I didn't have the right size, but I thought, wouldn't it be cute to add a basket to the rail too? You know, a narrow basket like this. Now, if I took this and I laid it in water and I flattened it some more, it would be the perfect size to sit on there. And I don't think it would get, you know, would hinder the door closing. I'm losing comments again. And with this, I think I'm going to go 6, 3 on each side. The tried out the laser on Sunday. We were able to put a design in it. We were able to do the design outline, but it wasn't cutting through. So we still have more to learn. But wouldn't that have been? I thought so too, Monica. Monica suggested the basket would have been nice. Would have been cute, yeah. So we got a design in there, and it did the outline. So we're not that far off. We just got to keep trying. That's all. Then we're going to add the blue in there. This. Don't want that in the trash. I'll tell you what, I ordered more of the spider dahlias, but they are selling out quick. So if anybody wanted the dahlias, yeah, better go in and order them, because my supplier is even running out of them. So what I have coming in, which should be in by tomorrow, will be the last of the dahlias. So if you didn't get them, jump on. Okay. It would look cute, wouldn't it? Hey, Dawn. Now, you know what? I'm thinking I want to put some plain yellow in there. So we're going to go for it. I think maybe on the outside. I think we're going to put it right there. And I think we're going to do 6. Now we're going to do 4. I could just take this part and then on Wednesday have the basket on there and show you how to do it with the basket. I mean, that's an option also. There. See, I kind of like how that broke it up. I just feel like that on top of that was just too much. So I kind of like that. And I think I'm only going to go with 3. I guess Amy got her package and Abba got her little surprise. That's my little girlfriend. She's now on the East Coast, so it doesn't take long for her deliveries to get to her. You all saw Abba's cat wreath. She wreaths just like her mom does. You know it. Alright, so we've got our bow here. So, I'm not sure if this is going to be big enough, but let's go ahead and try it. I don't know. I really went a little bigger, but we go big or go home, right, Rach? No, we can do it. The trick is just to get it to click a few times before you really start pulling so it doesn't undo. Now, I'll try to turn that to the back. And I didn't pull it all the way because I kind of want to get this on here so we can pull it up into the rail. That is, come on, Don't be stubborn. It's a lot of bow. Alright. So, I want my tails down. There we go. Boy, doesn't this scream summer, spring, beautiful weather? I love wreaths like this that just look so cheerful. We like cheery. We do. So glad you do, Abba. Abba is quite the little designer. There we go. All right. There we go. That has to come down there. Then we work on our blue and our yellow and our stripes. Looks like a hot mess right now, but we'll get it. Just takes a little patience. Go. All right, now we got a dovetail. So, everybody have a nice day, nice weather today. What did you think of those dahlias, Amy? They were gorgeous, weren't they? Oh, there you go. And if any of them are squished, you can just steam them up. You can even hang them in the bathroom when you're taking a shower. That should do it. There we go. Put that one there. There we go. All right, now we have some daisies we can put in here. I always go back to these. I just absolutely love these. Let's see. I don't like that yellow. That's just clashing too much. Maybe we'll just go to the blue. Sorry, I'm missing all your comments. Thank you, Dawn. Really? Huh. Wonder if that's far from me or close to me, or I'm in northern central PA, Lycoming County. It's one of the biggest counties in the state. See, I'm kind of liking that. And then add a few daisies. I'm thinking that's how we're going to do it. Well, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put one daisy. My daisy order did not come in yet. So we're going to split this daisy and break it up that way. This bow is so big it's covering up the second tie in there, so I'm not even going to worry about it. We're just going to go ahead and add our dahlias, and then we're going to add a daisy to our dahlia, and then we're going to add a butterfly to our dahlia, spider dahlia. Yeah, okay. I used to live in Montgomery County. My husband's from Philadelphia, Shantae, and we moved up here to northern central PA near Williamsport. I like that combination. I think that's cute. But I feel like I need just a little hint of greenery in here. So we're going to use this one too. Yep. Alright, I'm going to cut this a little bit. We're just going to glue this into the side here. Look at the size of these. Amy knows now because she ordered a bunch of them, but the size of these is incredible. They just, you don't need a whole lot when you use them because they just take up so much space. They just scream beauty. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to attach these to here. Now I'm also going to put a little glue in there just to kind of make sure it stays attached to the tinsel tie, because like I said, when I'm ready to swap this out, all I'm going to do is remove the zip ties from the back. So I think it's safe that we can put a red butterfly on here. So that's what we're doing. These are Dollar Tree butterflies. In the beginning, when I first started, I used to use a lot of Dollar Tree stuff, but I'm over that. So I think it's best to use a red one on this side. They have a really long stem, but the stem is very skinny. Looks like these are coming apart. We're going to have to do some surgery. Thank you. I do have some blue ones, and I have some more blue ones coming in. Yes, they are They are just gorgeous. There, we fixed it. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Alright, so we've got this. Uh-oh. Thought I almost lost my... Doesn't that look pretty against that red? Woo! I'm loving it. So, I think I'm going to put that like down here more at the bottom. And there's a lot of petals in here, so this really can go in there good. There's a lot of places to hide and the glue to set up. See? Look at that. Let's cut a little bit of this off. They all come individually wrapped, and the best way I found is to kind of pull at the side and start a section and then pull around the base like that, okay? Because if you pull it up over top, it kind of messes them up, but they're not supposed to look even. But if you feel they're too squished, you just hang them in the shower when you're taking a shower. That's the easiest way I found to brighten them back up again. There we go. Now, I'm getting a big yellow one on this side. Oh man, gotta do more surgery. If y'all wouldn't mind sprinkling or sharing the love, I'd really appreciate it. Doesn't that look pretty there? Gorgeous. Just going to separate some of these and stick it down in there. There we go. Now, I don't want that in there. Do we want a blue one? It's not the blue I want, so I'm not sure. Boy, that one's really a mess. Well, we don't want that one. I guess that doesn't look too bad. I think it's better against... Oh, that's crappy. There we go. Just put that right through the ribbon. And I'm just going to put a little spot of glue there. Some buried bow. There we go. She's all done. What do you think? Do you like it? Now we also have it in rectangle. And I actually have a wagon wheel, and I thought about, or a bike wheel, and I thought about putting that on the bike wheel. But, so we've got it in rectangle and we've got it in oval. And then, and these just came in. I'm going to be selling these signs, these Back the Blue police signs, with a set of handcuffs. They're just something cute. I thought it'd be cute to add to the wreath. Little pair of handcuffs. Wouldn't that be cute? Because see, I don't know if you can see it, but it has handcuffs all around it. Teresa asked me to make this, and I thought, well, we even have a little set of keys. Let's see, do they work? They should. They do. How about that? So yeah, these will yeah, I tried. It's really hard to find stuff all in one place. And so if I'm going to use them, you know I'm going to add them. This comes in rectangle and it comes in circle. So there we go. And I'm not going to add, I have the button bow holders, but I'm just going to add roping to the back of this. So, I mean, the option would have been to use our button bow holder and put another bow up the top. But I basically want to see, I want everybody concentrating on this, not concentrating on the bow up here. So I'll just be using a little bit of rope and stapling it to the back. Thank you. Now, for those who haven't watched me do one of these before, all I would do is snip all these zip ties, move this piece out and this piece out, and this whole unit will come off as one whole piece. I got spider webs. See, I like to change things around, and with our frame signs, you can always slide the sign in and out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bonnie. Right, there we go. But I love the colors in this sign. I added butterflies. I added more flowers. This is a, maybe you can see it better on here. This is just like an array of flowers. I added the sun. I added the stripes, the welcome sign. So there's a lot of detail that went into these. So you have it in rectangle or you have it in oval. Okay. All right. So that was a pretty quick one tonight. Doesn't take long to do these. And they really do hold up well. Although mine, you don't want to know what happened to mine. It's no longer. It was on the door, and since someone took down all the trees next door, we get all the wind, and it just totally messed up my door hanger. Was in pieces. And this is pretty dang sturdy wood too. So I was not a happy camper. Well, and I came out and found it all over. But you'll have this. Anybody have any questions? Thank you, Nanny Dot. Thank you, Shantae. I will try and be more diligent on Wednesday. I gotta set. Do you have Restream, Shantae? Rachel and I gotta get you on Restream if you don't. What the heck is happening to my computer now? Oh man. Thank you, Amy. We need to get you on Restream so we can get alerts sent out. That's what I'll remember. All right, I will see you all on Wednesday. You have a great next couple of days and stay safe.